Namaste. Happy Wednesday. Today is the day of Mercury. As you can see, I got on orange. But the colors usually and normally are either orange or blue. Either one. It's the middle of the week. And thought I would come live just to talk with you about a couple of things. Namely, that you've been lied to about every single thing that you can think of. Everything, you know. These past 2 years should have actually given you a glimpse of how much you've been lied to. And those doctors and nurses and the medical field in general, they swore an Hippocratic oath that obviously didn't mean a damn thing. They swore a Hippocratic oath to do no harm. And yes, still that's exactly what they did. But y'all been lied to about everything. Hey, Tosh, what's going on? Good afternoon, Lenora. What's up, people? Oh, Tosh, I just seen that clip you sent me. And some people in the comments are even saying that that this was some kind of hoax or something. I'm like, so it rains in one spot, not even like maybe 3 feet, maybe 3 feet. It rains in that one spot. And that's a conspiracy theory. Instead of could be a glitch in the matrix. The retardation of the masses never ceases to amaze me. It really never seems to amaze me. Peace, faith, look like the gang's all here. Well, not quite, but Tosh, Lenora, Faith, greetings. Hope y'all having a good day today. Today is Mercury. Today is the day that you do rituals for communication, commerce, anything that has to do with the swift planet, Mercury. That's a lot of times I wear this particular talisman. This is I think it's the first pentacle of Mercury that I'm wearing right here. This is one of the Solomon's seals. Okay, it's Mercury. I still, even after all these years, I still follow the planets, colors. It's just a force of habit these days. You know what I'm saying? So, remember I used to tell y'all that I would watch every morning. I would go to Yahoo and pick, I would read just to call myself informed. I would read, and then I would go to the comments. And the comments, no matter what the article was about, it doesn't matter the topic, it doesn't matter what it was about. No matter what, it will always turn racist. There will always be somebody who will sneak in a jab some kind of way. It didn't matter what. So I had to finally stop doing that. I was like, why am I doing this to myself? These people are who they are, right? But today, I switched it up a little. And on the bottom of your screen, if you have Windows 10, there's a little button there that shows you some kind of news. You click on it, and up comes another tab, a tab within a tab, shows you, based on your city, the news that's in that state. So I happened to click on it, right? I happened to click on it. And I saw that if you hadn't heard, this happened in Arizona. If you haven't heard, this Wendy's employee struck a 67-year-old man. He hit the floor and lost consciousness. 10 days later, he died. Okay. I still don't know what the man said, but I think he complained about his food. The man went around the corner and sucker punched him. Now, there's no excuse for that kind of behavior, not at all. Not at all. But when I went to the comments, I don't know why I thought anything would be different. It's the same thing. You know, the same thing with these people blaming melanated people, the whole entire race, for the actions of one. So, what was I gonna say? These people still believe, they still believe that we are only 13% of the population. They still believe this. Okay. This is my message to melanated people. You are not 13%. How else can you have any self-worth or self-esteem if you think you're just a small part of the population? Okay. They've lied about this. Collectively, melanated people make up the entire earth. That is a fact. It's not my opinion. Okay. In the United States, they are not the majority. Well, when I say they, I mean white people. Okay. But the way they group people, they've grouped some people under white so as to enhance their statistics. They've done this for years. Okay. Stop believing that you are 13% of the population and commit over half the crimes. You've been lied to about everything. Every single thing since birth, you have been lied to. Okay? See this right here? Everything we've ever been taught is bullshit. All of it. All right? All of it. It's funny to me that, 2022, people still don't read. All right? I was in the military. And so I traveled at a young age, and I saw a lot of melanated people wherever I went. Okay. If you never got out of the United States, they can easily fool you with these made up statistics. All right. But the disconcerting thing was the comments. The comments on a totally different platform. Same thing. Exact same thing. Okay. Black people, white people, y'all have a common enemy, but it's not each other. Not at all. White people are not your enemy. Black people, the white people are not your enemy. And white people, the black people are not your enemy. Y'all have a common enemy though, okay? You just don't know who it is. And so the easiest way to control everybody is to turn them towards each other. And that's what they've done for thousands of years. Take it or leave it, all right? They've lied to you about Christianity, okay? Why does the Bible, this one book, have so many different versions of it if it's the truth? I've pointed to the Nag Hammadi Library. I said, that's the book you need. That's the book of the Gnostics. Why would they kill off an entire people based on their belief? But this is exactly what they did. Okay, read about the Gnostics. All right. I remember I grew up in Catholic school. I remember one of the nuns teaching us that, if you're about to die, like if you're about to fall out a window or something and die, all you have to do is say, oh my God, I'm sorry, and you will be entered into the kingdom of heaven. I remember that particular story. We were told all kinds of nonsense in Catholic school that deeply ingrained itself within our consciousness. All right. You've been lied to about Christianity. You've been lied to about Antarctica and where it is and what it is. You can't go to Antarctica. Why is that? Okay. Why is that? Oh, let me go back to my earlier point. Christianity. Christianity is a new religion. Okay. There were much older religions before it came onto the scene. Give me a second. People want to stay asleep. What was the name of that character that wanted to get out back into the matrix? People are like him. Yes, exactly, Tosh. Tosh, good point. Cypher. His name was Cypher. He wanted to be rich and he wanted to be an important member of society. Okay. He would tell them, I think he was going to give the agents the codes to something. And then he wanted to go back to sleep willingly. You see what I'm saying? That's the majority of people. People want to stay asleep. And let me say this, and I don't mean to offend Caucasians, but let me say this though. Most of y'all want to believe that we are the ones committing all the crimes. Y'all want to believe that. Okay. You know how long that's been debunked a long time ago. Okay. And I said the other night, or the other day, or whatever, I said on the last live, that's mathematically impossible. When you think about it, I took statistics in college. It was a required course. Okay. Mathematically, that's just not, no. So yeah, people are like Cypher. They want to stay asleep. Okay. We are the majority. Absolutely, we are the majority. Absolutely, Lenore. A monsoon hit Vegas and now the desert is flooding. Oh, wow, really? A monsoon? Wow. Civilizations go on these constant cycles of rise and fall, but no one knows who controls all of this, and they don't want to know. Tosh, you are absolutely correct. There are those that call themselves Jews who run the media. They control everything you see, everything you hear, the kind of music you hear. Okay. They're the ones who put out these bullshit ass statistics to keep us at each other's throats. They've even lied to you about melanin. Everybody has melanin. Everybody. Just more people have more of it than others. Okay. Everybody has melanin. That's a lie. No, not what I'm saying. I'm saying what you've heard thus far about us just having melanin is just not true. Okay. That's a way to make us feel superior over them. See how this shit goes deep? It really does. Okay. They've lied to you about the moon. All right. They've lied to you about the moon and what it is. Although they've hinted plenty of times and in plenty of movies. Okay. They've lied to you about the distance of the moon. They lied to you about exactly what it is. All right. The moon is not 237,000 miles away. If it was that far away, how did they measure the distance? Subsequently, they lied to you about the sun. It is not 93 million miles away. It's more like 3,000 miles away. Okay. Have you ever been in a plane? Yeah, ever been in a plane? Are you telling me that you've never seen the sun up in the air? That shit looks like right there. You know what I'm saying? It looks local to me. Y'all have got to stop getting your news from these people. They run the media, so they control everything. Everything you see and hear. And the flow of information comes from these few people who run all of this shit. You have been lied to about everything. Everything. Let me share it again. Everything we've ever been taught is bullshit. Everything. All right. Catholic school was a living hell. Absolutely, that was a living hell. Hey, Sharon, how are you doing? Good to see you, always. Catholic school was a bunch of bullshit, and what it did was it taught us, first of all, it taught us that everybody was white. It taught us that God was white, angels were white, okay? And that there's an echelon of nuns and priests and bishops and what's those other titles they have? Bishops, cardinals, popes. There's a hierarchy to get to God, when nothing can be further from the truth. Okay. You have a direct line to the creator of all things and the source of all things. Okay. You do not need someone to go for you. Okay. They've lied about that. Catholic school was a living hell. You had all these rules. The nuns were allowed to beat you. They used a dust brush on your behind. Now that I think about it, that's some abuse right there. A dust brush. Okay. The origin of the races has been a lie. Okay? We've been here a lot longer than you've been led to believe. There's a book that I think that every melanated person should read. I've said this before. Blacks, what's it called? Damn it, now I can't remember. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember the name. Not Black's Law Dictionary. It's called, what is the name of it? Damn it, now I can't remember the name of it. Come on, close. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Yes, it's enraging, Lenora. It's enraging. People want to believe these things about other people so that they can feel superior to those people. It's always when I'm on a live that my computer wants to act the hell up. Ugh. It's called Black Something. The book that I'm talking about, that I think that every melanated people should read. Can't think of it. I'll come back to that. Let me see something. Black's Laws Dictionary is another, that's another thing you should read too, though. Know the law. That's why they can use it against you. I said this was be a freestyle chat here. I didn't have a particular theme other than they've lied to you about everything. Okay, they've lied to you about the Holocaust and who the actual victims were. They've lied to you about Hitler and actually what he was trying to prevent. They've lied to you about that. Okay. They've lied to you about Israelites being in Egypt. That's another lie. All this stuff can be researched. I'm not just sitting up here just saying these things just to say them. Okay. You have been lied to about everything. Oh, good. Welcome, Drifter to Thrifter. What's up? That's a real interesting name. Drifter to Thrifter. Oh, here's a book that cost me. You ready for this? This book cost me $200. Saziga. I think when we did the Gatewalkers dialogue, I brought up this book. Okay. Ancient Mesopotamian Potency Incantations. Okay. This was from the University, let me get it right. I think the University of Pennsylvania. They have so much information in certain universities, like the University of Pennsylvania, the University of Chicago, and can't think of the other one now, but there's certain universities that have a bunch of information. Okay. This is the kind of book you would use if you had like erectile dysfunction, or y'all had a problem in the bedroom. You would use these ancient Mesopotamian potency incantations. Okay. When did I buy this? 2015. I don't think they even had this book anymore. But I've used this book, of course. Remember, everything I tell you, I have used. This book is awesome. They have the incantations over here, and they have the Sumerian words over here. Okay. They even lied to you about Sumerian. They've lied to you about Atlantis and Lemuria. Okay. They completely hid the information on Tartaria. Completely hid that information. Y'all probably never even heard of that civilization, but they lied about that. Okay. You've been lied to constantly and consistently. Be careful now, don't use the H word. I've seen whole live stream taken down in the middle of a sentence. Real talk, they be watching. Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. If they do, then y'all know that I was right. Yes, we have to peel every piece of information like an onion. Absolutely. Both sides as bad as each other. Okay. Hello, celestial earth goddess. Peace and blessings, elegant granny. See, people are trickling in. And when you say bad, both sides are bad as each other, I'm assuming you mean melanated people and Caucasians. They've lied to you about space and what space really is. They've lied to you about what we actually live on. Okay. They've lied to you about that. And yet, the truth that you can find that these things that I'm saying is all around you. People just still refuse to read and want to be spoon-fed. They've lied to you about urine. They've lied to you about the human body, period. They've lied to you about that. The human body is the most complex organism that exists, period, bar none. It protects itself and it creates antibodies for every single disease that you can think of. Everything nature provides for every disease and every cold, every illness that you have, nature provides for it. Okay. If you haven't seen within these last 2 years, then you should stay the hell out of the places where they call themselves treating people. You like how I did that? Oh, wow. It runs deep, y'all. God damn. Oh, what's up, Papa Ken? I can't wait to vote for Trump again. Oh, so back to my point. When I said that the MSN platform is just like Yahoo with the comments, they also, not only do they take digs at other races or mostly Black people, not only do they do that, but they take digs at Trump. Still, the man's not even in office anymore. Okay? It's the same thing they did when Obama was in office. But Trump told y'all a lot of shit that was true. I said this before, you will have to look it up. Right? That I'm not going to spoon feed you, but lies, lies, and more lies. YouTube edited out my comment before that. I talked about Palestine and Israel. Why can't you talk about these things, though, without it being edited? Ask yourself that. But thanks for pointing that out, Drifter. Red 45. Oh, all right. Be like voting for Nixon? Okay. Right. Science just found new cells in the human body. That's a whole new shape that they didn't think existed. Trump 2024, baby. All right, so we're not talking about Trump. Okay, I get it. You're a Trump fan. So be it. All right. Um, if you don't study your own body, listen to what she says. If you don't study your own body, it will be sadly proven. They do. Study yourself, please, y'all. Nurse and nurture yourself. Absolutely. Give a round of applause to Elegant Granny. They've lied to you about dreams. If you do not dream, I don't care how healthy you are, something is off. It is a natural thing to dream. Okay. Your body should be at rest and your astral body should roam free. That is dreaming. They've even lied about that. Did y'all ever hear? Now, like I said, they lied about urine. Now, the real waste comes from feces. That's the waste products. Okay. That's not something you should let that go. Did y'all hear about the college student? Okay, she was a white girl who had a black roommate and she didn't want her there. So what she did in secret, she was charged for a hate crime for this. What she did, she started putting her feces. This is the nastiest shit I ever heard. She started putting her feces like in her lotion, in her toothbrush, her washcloths, her brush. She started putting feces, her feet. That's a nasty motherfucker to do. That's some true hate to do that. The black girl didn't do nothing to her except have the color of dark skin. That's it. She got charged. The black girl got extremely sick. That is true waste right there. Okay. You should never absorb that, reabsorb that back into your body. All right. So she kind of knew what she was doing. She knew it would make her sick, but she probably didn't really know. She probably just was that hate-filled that she did that. I'm sure you can look it up. This happened a couple years ago. Who's they that have lied to us? Rewind back to, just go to the beginning, because I understand that you just got here, but go to the beginning and listen to the entire, because I'm not repeating myself. Sorry, I just don't like doing that. Yeah, Celestial Earth Goddess remembers. Yeah, she shouldn't be in this. I mean, seriously, she could have just she literally could have taken her out like that. But the black girl got really sick. And they come to find out she just didn't want her there that bad. That's some real hate right there. I can't even imagine taking my own waste to do that to somebody who's never done anything to me. They lied to you about who witches are, who they originally were, and what the Inquisition really was about. Okay? They lied to you about that. Most of history they have lied about. Okay? They've lied to you about magic. Magic was a common practice. Not common, I shouldn't say that. But magicians were the healers of the community. Okay? This is who the people went to solve their issues. Okay? Y'all should know that by now, at least that part, that they've lied about that also. That's attempted. Okay, so it looks like we have a troll here, Red 45. She said, I'm gonna assume that, and I'm a not get mad about this, but I'm gonna assume that you came to this channel to troll. Okay. Red 45 says, will you speak on the overwhelmingly number of racist attacks Black people are committing on Asians across the nation? Absolutely. I will speak on it. And then you're getting off my channel, because let's see. Black people have always fucked with Asians, always. Hell, Black women alone have made them a $4 billion a year industry with their hair products. Okay, we've always been cool with Asians. Now all of a sudden we are the one. Like I said, I can feel myself getting aggravated. So let me stop. Like I said, there's a certain group of people who control the media and control what you think and control how the masses think of every group of people. Okay. Also, they have the ability to program sleeper agents. That's a real thing. Believe it or don't. All right. Everything has been a lie, like I said, especially that part. The stop Asian hate shit, fuck out of here. We are the only people who have pure, unadulterated hate against us. This is the truth. You know, you're not a troll. You really, okay, so if you're not a troll, Red 45, if you're not a troll, you said, well, I speak on the overwhelmingly number of racist attacks Black people are committing on Asians across the, you spoke it. You typed it as if it is a fact. Okay. So this tells me that you actually believe, and they can doctor news clips however they see fit. They've done it for years. They've shown you in certain movies like Wag the Dog, which I have promoted for a couple years now. Okay. They can do this. The fact that you said this, nah, man. You're not a troll, really? First you came talking about Trump. Now you're saying, well, I speak on something like that. All right. That's the last I'm gonna speak on that. Okay. All right. Anyway, like I said, you have been lied to about everything. Okay. Magic was not an evil practice. Magic was used to help and to heal people and to lift your vibrations. Everything that I've said on this channel, or all the techniques that I've given out, you can use in your day-to-day practices. So, find a teacher, study yourself, know thyself. All right. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, Tosh. This person is disruptive. This is even the top. It's not. None of that was the topic. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll be like, oh my God, you know what? I wasn't being a troll. Dora Halls. Yes, sleeper cells are real. Zombie apocalypse. I agree completely. Someone said in the last live that they took off the zombie apocalypse. What would you call it? The warning, I guess, or what to do in the case of a zombie apocalypse. I think people just still don't believe these things exist. Knows the issue. People still don't think these things exist. Dora Pause looks rather perturbed because first he comes in talking about Trump. Then he's going to talk about, well, I speak on blacks committing crimes again. Go on somewhere with that shit. And then he's going to say you're not a troll. That's exactly what trolls do. Anyway, there's always fucking one. All right. So, Y'all have to start studying. You have to, I mean, even if you don't think magic is for you and it's not for everybody, y'all can at least do the prayers or something simple like mantras. You know, you can still accomplish anything with mantras, anything you want. There are people who, if they want money, you know what they'll do? They'll chant a particular mantra all day long, all day long. It is guaranteed. Certain mantras that if you chant them like 125,000 times, you will get a whole lot of money. But the trick is to do it 125,000 times, okay? Or 108,000, or what's the other number? 10,800 or 10,080, something like that. But yeah, you've been lied to about everything. It is time. And the biggest lie happened within the last 2 years, right? The biggest lie has happened within the last 2 years. I'm still seeing people out exercising with masks on, man. Bye, dude. Bye, nigga. Go on somewhere. Oh, hold on. Let me see something. Unwanted commercial. Uh, See you later. Yeah, Gypsy Goddess, driving with mask on. Yeah. And see, the person who just came here doing all that, I mean, they're actually agents who do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There are actually agents who do shit just like that. Okay. Didn't get under my skin. It just actually just that's annoying. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Um, Lost my thought. Damn it. I think that's all I had today. um, yeah, I think so. I think I covered everything. Yeah, he went to the block party. He did. He did. I just, yeah. Hey, Motown Witch, good afternoon. Yeah, just a distraction. You know, I don't really care about them people. I don't. I mean, it seemed like I did, but I really didn't. It just, some people, that's what they do, you know? Um, I swear somewhere, some sheeple are having sex with their masks on. That would be a damn shame. Because you know how heavy you breathe when you having sex? So having sex with your mask, you wouldn't be able to breathe. Oh shit! Having sex with your mask on. I can just I'm laughing because I can picture it, right? Well, at least they wouldn't be able to see their ugly faces, huh? Oh shit. Oh, haven't seen you in a while, Nikita. How are you doing? Zombie apocalypse. But yeah, um, back to the Wendy's employee. I don't know what that man said. It didn't deserve a 67-year-old getting attacked. You know what I mean? But remember when I said that the jab people was gonna start acting real irrational and doing just strange shit? And reports have said they smell really funny. Okay. Remember that shit has changed their DNA entirely. I work retail. I've seen people tell me we got to keep their mask on to be near our family. You're right. They are confusing their children. They really, really are. See, y'all see what Gypsy Goddess is saying? She says she worked retail and she sees it daily. But didn't I give out charms for this purpose? I gave out protection charms, right? Didn't I? I think I did. Give me a second. Like stuff that you, oh, this will not close. The hell? Give me a second. I think I gave that out. I think I gave out a charm that you can use to protect yourself. So. Mm. I don't get it. Okay. I'm gonna have to save it for the next live. I can't seem to find it. I think I gave out the charm for that. Some are lagging, they don't even know what they're doing. I believe it. I totally believe it. Man, y'all see what Gypsy Goddess is saying in the chat? She says she sees it and smells it. And then Sharon said the jab people are discriminating against, yeah, remember I said in the beginning, I said in the very beginning, it would be the jab versus the unjab. That was my whole point about them lying about everything, because it's easier to control the masses if you have one group of people against the other group of people, and so on and so forth. It's easier to control everybody and hide your hand and hide in the shadows when everybody else is doing the work for you. And that's what's happening. The jab has a smell from the beginning. I smelled it. I was working at Walmart, and thanks to my spirits, they got me fired from that job. Yes, yeah. Once I got approached by someone offering me the jab, even from my own department of medicine. Huh. That's really, really interesting. Read what Gypsy Goddess is saying in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. And remember, I said it was going to get worse too. I'm going to have to save the protection charm for the next time. I thought I gave out the last two lives. I gave out a lot of charms, I think. I'll try and come up with some more, or find some easy ones that y'all can apply in your day-to-day lives. So with that being said, thank you for joining me today. Y'all always are a pleasure to interact with, okay? And just remember, you have been lied about about every single thing, okay? Everything I mentioned in this live can be researched and looked up, all right? With that being said, I'll see y'all next time. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of. They told me it was a hookup. They're going to mandate the jab and polio. Reserve jabs? Not for everyone. Hell no, I shove it. Okay, y'all still talking. But yeah, people are coming down. I don't like talking about it anymore, to be honest, because what's done is done. And people took it wholesale, unexpected. I knew people were going to take it. I didn't expect it in the way that en masse that they did. So anyway, there are ways to protect yourself. And remember, since they lied about the human body, there is nothing that your body cannot cure of itself. Okay. All right. With that being said, I am Magic LaQuad, and I will see y'all next time. Namaste. Oh, got to close it out.